Let's go over the bench press. This is something I'm going to spend a little bit more time on because I'm a stickler for technique on this. Some other sports may show you the bench press with the lower back or the hips coming off the bench. I do not want you to do this. I want you to keep your lower back and your hips pinned to the bench with your core pushing them there. This is going to protect your spine. This is how we have an engaged core. We don't want to overextend our back on the bench press. Let me show you what I mean. When you're laying down on your bench, I don't want you to overextend your back or start to lift your hips up to get the bar up. I'm going to press my lower back down to the bench and tilting my hips. My core is nice and tight. For your bench situation, if you have a normal bench that's higher, but your feet barely reach the ground, I encourage you to stack plates underneath of your feet to help elevate your knees so that you can tuck that lower back onto the bench. I made this bench myself. I love doing a low setup like this with plates and ab mats or pillows because then my feet are actually higher off the ground and I can still get a full extension of my elbow without hitting the ground. So I have full extension of my elbow without hitting the ground, and my feet are higher, which makes my knees higher, and it makes it a lot easier to press that lower back into the bench. In terms of pressing with my upper body, I want you to pretend you're breaking the bar in half. We need to make sure that our shoulder blades are set to our spine before we press. So when I have the bar overhead, I'm going to set my shoulder blades into my spine, then I can hit my reps. From behind, my back is tightening like this. Let me show you a few reps. I'm going to line up with the barbell over my mouth in the front of the hooks. I'm going to tuck that lower back down, squeeze my core, pressing through my heels, lift that bar off. I'm going to set my shoulder blades into the bench, pressing my shoulder blades down and my lower back. Elbows come down at a 45-degree angle, and then I drive up. Just tapping the bar to my chest. If you don't have a bench press setup, let me show you how to do a floor press with either a barbell or a dumbbell. I can take my barbell onto the ground, slide under it. I'm going to raise it up onto my elbows. My elbows stay at a 45-degree angle. My lower back is on the ground, and then I'm going to press up from here. I don't want to stay in the resting position between reps, so I'm just looking to tap my triceps to the ground and drive back up. Your range will be slightly limited here than a bench press, but you're still able to get the same direction of pressing motion. Let me show you how to do it with the dumbbells. My elbows are going to go out at a 45-degree angle, and my hands are going to come up and touch together at the top. Out, in, out, in. This is how you can have a good control and squeeze of your pecs without putting extra strain on your shoulders. Have fun, guys.